Well, welcome to
The Tea.
The Tea at 3. And we are slightly ahead of schedule just because we wanted to hang out.
We were so excited. We just couldn't contain ourselves.
She's alive. I'm alive.
Well,
we both have the flu.
Yeah. And hopefully not ever again will we have the flu.
Yes.
Because I hadn't had it since I was in college. It was bad news.
Yeah.
I'm still coughing a good bit, but...
So if you know what day it is, say it in the comment section, and towards the end we're going to obsess about something.
If you know what day it is. Oh, yeah, what day today is. Today is a very special day.
Today is a special day.
Very special.
Okay. So, yes, it is. I hear the bells of Sacred Heart chiming, which means it is 3 o'clock, my friends. So let's dig in. Last week was really busy. Let's just talk about it first. Let's just get the elephant out of the room, which was last week.
Yes.
It was really busy. So we had Mardi Gras.
Yes. How did that go?
It went really well. We actually kind of oversold the event.
Oops.
Yeah. It worked out.
Yeah.
It looked like there was room, just enough room for everyone that came. And
it's a good problem to have, though.
There was a lot of good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they raised a lot of money. I mean, we're talking a good bit of money. So that will go into outreach, international and local or domestic outreach.
Excellent.
Yes, muy bueno.
Muy bueno.
And then the following day was Ash Wednesday.
Yes, so there were services at 7, 12, and 7. And
I was all here for all of that. And the early service went well. The noon service was pretty popular, and we had more attendance than last year and the year before, so it climbs up.
That's always good.
It's good. And then, especially considering, we do the full-blown service here.
Yeah.
Although I think we were talking about the way our parking lot is structured, you can come up the hill through the front and do a drive-through all during the day. Just have the clergy could be out there and some people, and just be like boop 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 boop, and then do it through that. And then they go down.
You're talking like a drive-through. You could easily
do it here on North Shore.
Right. That would work.
Right now, the cathedral across the street, there you can't drive through from one side of the building to the other because the drive-through part of it is blocked. So you come across the street. By next year, it'll be done. So that's a fun idea.
But yeah, that is a fun idea. I love the idea of Ashes to Go.
And then we had an interesting experience on Thursday.
Yes, that was the Vienna Boys Choir, which I also missed.
Oh, it was excellent.
I was so bummed to miss it.
It was fabulous. We had over 400 people in the house.
That's a lot of people in the house.
Which is a lot of people in the house. We were hoping for about 500 something. That didn't happen. But that's, we were really appreciative of everyone that came out to that event. And they were excellent. There was even one boy in a cast.
Oh, bless his heart.
Come to America, break your arm. We're rough in this country.
Poor thing.
And you would think this week would be low key, but no, we have events coming up.
We do. We have lots of them. This guy named Michael Battle is coming.
Yep, Michael Battle's coming. He is coming in on the weekend of the 30th and 31st. He will be the speaker at the workshop on Saturday. The price for that is $10. That includes light breakfast and a boxed lunch, as well as the whole workshop. So you get a lot for $10. But if for some reason $10 is a hardship, come talk to us in the office as always.
We'll take care of it.
We'll take care of you.
We got you.
That just helps you with your food and stuff.
Yeah.
And then if, say, you're like, I don't want to, just come see us too. If you don't want to eat, there is a secret option for that. So the other thing that's coming is the Men and Boys Choir of New College, Oxford.
Oh, lovely.
Yes, it is very lovely.
Lovely. I love that.
They actually have a wonderful CD that I've listened to, I didn't realize this, on iTunes a lot by Perry's Anthems. And so they've done a lot of that work.
So they've done a lot of recording.
They've done a lot of recording, so they're actually legit.
I was involved in a recording choir project at one point when I was a youth. It was quite fun.
It can be kind of intense.
It was intense. It was like a 3-week thing, and we did it at our church, and it was this whole thing. I think it was partly by church publishing or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh yeah.
It was a big deal.
You did. Yeah,
I did tell you about that.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, but that was, like 20 plus years ago. So we don't talk about that.
So other
anyway.
events going on. There's the Parish Retreat.
Yes.
You know about that.
Parish Retreat, definitely happening.
And then there is the White Oak Playground Cleanup.
Sorry.
Post cough. And that is on April 13th, beginning at 9 a.m. So that's Saturday, right before Palm Sunday.
Mm-hmm. And kids and adults can come to that.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, what kid doesn't love playing on a playground and then also making it more magical?
Heck yeah.
So there will be sign-ups for that in the foyer.
Yes. And lunch will be served too. So we're not going to make you work and then
not feed you.
Right. You earn your lunch.
Find your own food.
You earn your lunch. Yeah. So if you're interested in that, email Megan at megan@knoxvilleascension.org.
Yes.
Also, announcements for children's ministry.
While we're on the topic.
Due to spring break, children's Sunday school class will be combined for the next 2 weeks into one class, and we'll meet in room 210, which is the children's church room. So that's for the pre-K through 5th grade.
And because Megan is watching, I'm going to ask her a question, and she can comment on it right now, which is children's church combined, or is it still in separate classes? Find out more in the comment section. And again, if you know what special day of the year it is, do comment, and we will reveal later.
Right.
So yes, children's
this only
ministry
happens once a year.
It only does. And there was a year recently where it was even more special, but we won't say anything there. I forgot to say it. Jim Garvey is still looking for hosting opportunities for the men of the boys choir. I forgot about that. I'll buzz through a couple other kids things,
okay.
And then we'll talk about youth stuff.
Go for it.
Episcopal School in Knoxville has some special. It is combined this week. All right, breaking news. But back to regular split groups the next week. What? Okay.
That makes sense.
All right, so that's awesome. All right.
Smart.
So Episcopal School in Knoxville has summer camps. And I got 2 flyers from Marilyn Roddy, and they are outside my office on the poster wall. I'm calling it the poster wall.
That works.
And that will be tremendous fun. And Grace Point has opened up summer camp registration.
Yes, and I can send you all kinds of information about Grace Point camps if that is something that interests
Gracie
your family.
Dover.
Yes, who
was recently
engaged to our good friend Jody Davis. So
who leads youth
that
stuff
is
for
all
us.
new information happening this week while they're on vacation. So congratulations to Jody and Gracie. We are very excited for you.
We are excited for you on the
Yay!
team. Yes. I love the awkward look we get when people walk down the hallway. They're like,
God,
they're weird. So
are those great?
Yes.
Weirdos.
So
But anyway.
Tell us about, let's see if there's some other children's stuff first. Yes, we talked about spring break.
We didn't talk about the IMS tweens going to IMS.
Well, tweens are going to IMS.
Yes, that will be March 31st, right after church, and they'll be back by 3 o'clock. So if you're interested in going to that and you're a tween, or you own a tween, have a resident tween, then
I don't know where she's going with this.
I don't really know either.
So VBS registration will also open on April 1st. That's another April event.
That's a big deal.
If you know what March 31st is in the liturgical year, you can also comment that in the comments section, and Andrew will clap for you if you post it right now during the live show. All right, so hit it with the youth news.
Okay, so we do need dinner angels, in a very real and major way. I don't think I have any coming up for April in either middle school or high school. So dinner angels is definitely a big need for us. Also this week, there will be no Sunday school or high school youth, on this upcoming Sunday. On March 20th, which is next week when the Knox County schools are on spring break, there will not be middle school youth. And also, there will be no high school youth on March 31st, and that will be due to our high school youth retreat, which, if you want to participate in that, that's going to be at Grace Point. We'll be staying at the retreat house. We're very excited, and the theme is going to be Sabbath. So it's very much going to be a retreat, a weekend away, very much a break from everything. So if you are interested in participating in that, email me, let me know. I would love to have anybody, some folks go on that. I think it would be a lot of fun for our high schoolers. Also, New Beginnings. There is an announcement in the here for New Beginnings, but it has filled up.
Oh, okay, so I get to take that one out.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so that can go away.
New Beginnings is done. Can't be in there.
Yeah, I found out last week at our key event that has been.
But do tell us about the reading club.
So our middle school girls have expressed an interest in wanting to do a reading club, and
when do you start that?
So we actually started last week, or we started yesterday. Was our first meeting, and we will. So this will be, we meet for about an hour before our regular Wednesday night youth group, and we're reading Little Women, which is a classic, and you can easily get it for like 50 cents at McKay's, or
probably
you can probably
free on an e-reader.
On an e-reader, it's like free to less than $1. So if you have a resident middle school youth who would like to participate in that, let me know. And I have a schedule of when we're going to meet. And so if you want me to send you that or anything like that, let me know.
So I will also say again, if you know what special day of the year it is, make a comment. See John Sievers over there. He might know the special day of the year. And if you know what March 31st is in the liturgical year,
can we give a hint?
Comment. You can give a hint. Wait, no. Hint that.
No. This is a better hint.
Oh, you're going to give it away. Dude.
I'm not giving anything away.
She is going to give it. All right. So anyway, we are in the middle of the UTO drive, the United Think Offering drive. We've had a number of boxes go out the door, which means good things, but continue picking them up if you haven't gotten it. I've put my spare change in it.
You're also not just supposed to take the box. You have to fill the box.
Well, yeah, you have to fill the box.
That's
don't use it for other issues.
Right. Don't put like your...
Yeah.
I don't know, hair bobs in it or something.
No, don't do that. I do have another piece of news, which is on our website by the end of this week. The vestry page will have been, the remodel of it will be done. And that includes photos of all the vestry members, save for one person in particular, who's been away on vacation.
The faceless
person. You will know who it is. Hint me. Well, you have been hinted. Scroll back and find it where you can, I'll give you the other hint. This. If you've been around town, you know what those are from. So you will see pictures of them. You will also see the role that they fill in the church and what they're looking over. So there's like an organizational structure to it.
Hierarchy. We're Episcopalians. We like that stuff.
It's not so much a hierarchy as it is just different roles in the web of all of it. Cool. So it will be worth looking at by the end of the week. Right. Well, I mean, even right now, but there's some stuff that's going to change.
Also, this upcoming Tuesday is the Lunch Bunch. And it will feature Paul James, who is the Director of Development at the Knoxville History Project, and his coworker Jack Neely, who is the author of Historic Knoxville, The Curious Visitor's Guide to Its Stories and Places.
Which is available at shout out Union Avenue Bookstore in their new expansion room that they have. You can see a whole display on Knoxville books, and they're quite fascinating.
Yes, and that is right next to one of my favorite coffee shops in Knoxville.
Yes, that place is really delicious. What is it called, though?
Pearl on Union.
Pearl on Union.
Love that place.
Almost sounds like Pearl on
Union.
Union.
Although I will say that their seating is not exactly the most comfortable. It's like kind of like a church pew.
Tray hip.
Yeah, it's not exactly like cushy like couches and stuff
feel
like that.
Uncomfortable with your existence.
Right. It's very much like a workspace. It's like a sit, work, go,
and then get out.
Right.
But
that's okay.
It's like okay.
It definitely is a certain aesthetic. So
yes. So one piece of news is because of spring break, we traditionally don't do a parish supper. However, the Journeys of Faith class will continue in the parish hall at 6:45. Just come for that. Eat ahead of time, or they may be, I don't know, Christopher might be working on footage for it. We will keep you apprised.
You can order them some pizza.
I'm sure they will be tired of pizza.
They'd probably never eat it.
And this Sunday, continuing with Sunday school, we even forgot services 8 and 10:30 as usual. Sunday school 9:15. Sunday school is being recorded for audio. So if you can't make it, and the audio is just like par enough that like you still want to be there.
Fancy. Yeah.
But you don't have to read the Ubuntu book. The way Pat has structured the class is that you don't have to read the book to get all the concepts before the workshop weekend. So just to lower the barriers, lower the focal threshold, as it were, to get to that point of coming to the workshop. So that's at 9:15 in the parish hall. The only other option for Sunday school then is centering prayer in the library.
Right. Cool. I love centering prayer. Also, save the date on your calendar for our Ascension Workday. That is going to be on Saturday, May 4th. That's our next Ascension Workday. So make sure that you put it on your calendar to save the date and be here for that. Grab your boots, grab your hat.
Ascension Workday.
Ascension Workday.
There will be food. We will have lunch. So I just got some further details after I printed this.
Yes.
Which is Thursday's a busy day. There will be lunch. There will be refreshments. You will be able to donate plants and dedicate them. And it comes around Mother's Day. And that is to flush out the bank in the parking lot and to make it look pretty.
Put flowers in it.
The following day, the 5th, is an all-parish meeting.
Oh, fun.
During Sunday school hour, we are actually going to gather to keep building community, to keep talking about things, to just update everyone. So if you are engaged around parish affairs, that is May 5th.
May 5th. And also on that day, which you don't know yet, but that's okay. We will be celebrating our graduating seniors on that Sunday as well.
Yes.
So that will be taking place on that day. So,
there's also, this is actually kind of important. I know it's like, this is a live show. It's like television. We're just going to keep going. The Grief Recovery Workshop, which kind of fell in our lap. A member of Chorus Health, they usually hold the memorial service here at Ascension, and they contacted us and asked if they could hold a grief recovery class, and we kind of made a stipulation that it would be open to Ascension members.
Yeah.
And Tabitha Van Vranken,
great name.
She has a really awesome name. She is a great counselor for like over 40 different kinds of life situations that produce grief and what you may have to struggle with. The cost is only $13, which is effectively the price of the book. And that's the book they use for the whole thing. It's an 8-week program beginning on Thursday, March 28th, 2 to 4 p.m. here at the church. I suggest it for people who, it's hard to talk about it and to deal with it. And this is a really good option. There's always Steve in ministry. And if you're needing prayer, there's always a Daughters of the King card now in the pews. But I would suggest this. And lastly, put on your calendars, Monday, March 25th, for the Feast of the Annunciation. The Ascension School is chanting again.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
And also there are dedications for chancel flowers that's needed.
Yes. There's a weird little gap in the notebook.
Right. So the gap that we need filling the most is almost all of July and all of the month of November. And it only costs
like a weird gap. Like, yes, no. Yes, no.
So each arrangement only costs $75 to enhance the worship service. So, that would be great. But of course, we have 2 arrangements per service. But that's okay if you want to split it with somebody.
Well, you can do more than 2 dedications. So multiple people can be. So 75 is like a rough donation amount. So if you're, you want to do that, with that.
So there are several Sundays, and if you want to reserve a Sunday for an arrangement, if you have a specific Sunday you might want, or if you're just like, I love everybody, then email Linda Hawley at linda@knoxvilleascension.org with your information. Linda. Maybe she'll hear us.
She may hear us. So, John, I think you might be the only one watching right now.
Well, we only have one person if you're still watching.
What is, I guess so. What is today? What is today? What is the special day? Before I reveal it,
I will tell you, it has to do with the numbers of what today is, like March
14th.
14th.
You got this. What is it? It's a mathematical thing. Okay, I guess we're gonna give it up. Do it, Gigi. I give you full permission.
It's Pi Day.
Pi Day. He got it.
He got it.
Pi Day. 3.14.
Come and get a pie. We have mini pies at church.
mini pie.
Swing by
mini pies.
Mini pies. Like this is like.
And
super small.
the dorky liturgical thing is March 31st is Laetare Sunday. It's another Rose Sunday. And I discovered these forks, if you put them in water, they go flat. They're just barely steamed with a curve. It is a wooden spork. Only on Pi Day would you use a wooden spork. No, thankfully the chocolate has hardened on these.
True.
No splatting of the face. All right, so y'all, it is great times. Get your tickets, buy early and buy often, as Sarah Scott would say. That way you can attend the events. And we hope you all come Sunday, and we love you bunches. Bye.
Bye.